What up? Coming to you live from JDM Hawaii. Today I'm with a special host, the homie Thomas from Japan. We're gonna do our top 10 favorite cars currently here. There's 3 deck vans that I wish were here because that would definitely be in my top 10. But we're gonna get straight into it. First car, you wanna go first or I'll go first?
You go first.
All right, so my first car, let's do the Ford Freda. We're just over there. Mine is gonna be a van. I think it's the same thing as a Mazda Bongo, but for some reason it's badged as a JDM Ford Freda. Based off that startup, I'm gonna assume that it's gas. Interior super clean. AC blows cold. It has power curtains all around, which is a huge selling point, especially in Hawaii. Pull up to Walmart, take a quick nap, and then it's very easy to pop the top. I was a little worried that I wasn't gonna figure it out on the video, but you honestly just hold this and it goes up. Within about, I don't know, 30 seconds. I'm gonna hop up here too. I still want to buy these to this day and go on a crazy road trip. Just like that. Auto pop top, 4-wheel drive. Let me give Thomas the camera so I can show you guys how easy it is to hop up there. Use your strength, come up here. It has these zippers for additional light. Wrap it all around. And you honestly get a really good breeze. Like, I would not mind sitting in here in Hawaii or Arizona, California. Me and Miss Husky laid up. Just close this. I'm about 5'9" and I can lay down easily. I would say maybe it's a little stretch for 2 people, but it is possible. And then for it to go down, you just have to hit unlock. It starts beeping and then you hold close. It'll stop just to make sure there's nothing there. Press it one more time. Done. Control the curtains from the front. Technically an 8-seater too. 3 cup holders. All right, what's number 1 for you? In no particular order.
Number 1 for me, but honestly, I'm a little biased in saying this.
Oh, okay, I know where we're going.
Would be the Daihatsu Terios Kid. The reason why I say I'm biased is because back in Japan, I drive one as well. Looks pretty much just like this, except mine is in red. But it's just like the best of both worlds, really. It's got 4 doors, power windows all around, seats fold down so you can have plenty of trunk space, 4-wheel drive, turbocharged. It's got diff lock. And it's actually very peppy.
Yeah, I was driving around the town and I like it a lot. Like, I need to find one of these when I go back to Japan.
Oh yeah.
Not only for my mom, but for other people to see. I feel like these are very, very, very slept on.
Oh, absolutely. And then, like, we were discovering when we were driving around the other day that it actually has...
Oh yeah, the backup sensors.
Backup sensors.
Which I'm assuming are these 2. I don't know, but...
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. I know mine has it, but mine currently isn't working. But the fact that it has this for a 99 is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Some new cars don't even have a backup sensor to them. So
yeah, that's another reason why it's a little cooler than like the Jimny and Pajero too. My next favorite car is this Mitsubishi Minicab. I think a lot of people don't care about Mitsubishi when it comes to K cars just in general. The trucks, the cars. And I have to say, out of all the new models, this one has a funky interior. It almost feels like it's, you know, Polynesian or maybe Hawaiian in a way. This one happens to be automatic, which to me makes no difference, but the fact that it's automatic makes it a little rarer. And I just think the front end looks really good. Like, compare this front end to this sandbar, which isn't terrible, but I don't think it looks as good as the Minicab. Same for this Hijet. Again, it looks very boring. Same for the Suzuki. And then the Acty's okay, but I still feel like even the tail lights on the Minicab is better. This shot right here, I'm gonna see if I can find maybe a Google image, but this with some rims looks very sporty. It looks like it has a front lip.
For my second one, I would honestly pick this Subaru Domingo. Just because, one, it's the oldest thing they have on their lot, and two, I mean, just look at the inside. Can seat up to 6 people, has rear AC, even fan control for the rear AC.
It's hard to believe that this car is like 40 years old. Let's see if this starts. Hey, the Domingo lives on. How's the space up there?
Space is actually really good.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm not touching anything whatsoever.
Look at the plastic and everything, too.
Oh, absolutely.
It looks like a legit, like, 2020 something car. Has a clock. Wow. This one's from 1987.
AC blows good and cold.
Even more impressive.
Does the radio work? That's the next question.
Here's a look at the engine. Actually in really good condition. Number 3 for me is going to be a car that's technically sold. Shout out to anybody who ever went to Fuji Rock Festival and supported whatever was being sold out of this Mira walkthrough. But it has a classic front end. Has some sort of cool mirrors that I've never seen before on the Mira walkthrough, but I want them on mine. It has a nice Mira classic seat. Cool pattern. Automatic, of course. Can use a 1.5 Toto AC. Only has 134,000 kilometers, and the rust and corrosion isn't that bad in comparison to several Mira walkthroughs. It has a typical thing here, but it's not eating through. There's not that bad. You can see a lot of this is just surface. Here's another look at the driver's side. Checkered floor again. I wonder if that's just a Mira walkthrough thing. Everything has checkered floors. I thought I was special with mine, and now I'm starting to realize that that's just a thing. Back here, we got the sinks, fan. Is this storage? Yeah, we got some storage here. For anyone wondering if they could stand up back here, like, I'm 5'9" and you can't, I would be assuming that they were probably like this. They might have had like something maybe a little more comfortable, but just serving food like this, washing the dishes, maybe like a small seat that could spin. But this Mira walkthrough is easily one of the coolest cars that are here at the lot.
For my number 3, it's very stereotypical, but I'm going to go with the good old Honda Acty, just because they're very reliable. This one's actually really clean. It's got bed liner. It's got nice wheels. Inside's very clean. Got some seat covers here.
It smells great too.
It does. It actually smells really nice in here. 5-speed, AC.
3D printed
cup holders.
This isn't broken.
Nope. New single din Kenwood radio.
Low kilometers.
Yep, only 77,000.
Honda floor mats. This is, like you said, it's just your prototypical Honda Acty, but a very clean one.
Absolutely.
Quick honorable mention. I don't really even need to explain why this is in my top 5. I wish there was like a blown up cappuccino here, or Alta Works, that I could put the engine in here. The things I would do to get this home at a realistic price. Might still happen though. I would just take the very scenic route from Los Angeles to New York. I'd have to have some rims shipped here before I leave though. I'm not driving back with Steelies. Worked way too hard. I love tri-spokes way too much for me to drive back like that. But this thing is sick. Shout out to Slater. Shout out to the guy who airbrushed this entire design. I think I'm actually going to take some pictures of this and create pins so I can sell them on the website. A JDM Hawaii Wait for the Fame collab. And blacks, because there's the whole blacks kit on here. Number 4 for me is going to be this Townbox wide. We actually picked this up while I was in Japan. I had a normal Townbox, but this one's the wide variant. Dual airbags, seat 6. They're currently detailing the car now, that's why it's a little wet. I love these vans. I love any K-size van that has a real engine in it. It just makes it even cooler. I did learn though that with these, maybe for very long drives, but intermediate driving, it being a 660cc turbo is essentially just as fast as this. Is it higher in the RPMs? Yes, but it isn't a huge difference, which I thought it would be when I was first learning about K cars. I always thought that like Domingo would be significantly faster than the Sandbar. It really isn't. Same with the Jimny Wides and Pajero Juniors. The beefed up versions of K cars are maybe just better on maybe very long road trips. But if you're just driving around town, the big benefit of something like this is just the fact that it's seat 6 in comparison to a K van. You won't have the extra seats in the back. It'll just be a 4-seater.
Number 4, I'm picking the Nissan Mitsuoka just because it's quirky looking. It looks old even though it's not insanely old.
I love the fact that it has like the leopard cheetah floor mats, and then this one actually is not CVT. Most of them are. It's just a normal 4-speed, and it boogies. Like, it's actually genuinely fast.
This one actually has really low kilometers too. It's only at 43,000.
Nice. And it's a 2-door.
2-door, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of them are 4-door. I think it's a Mitsuoka Viewt, right? I'm not even sure if it says it on the back. Is it a Viewt? Yeah, Viewt. Yeah. But it's a 2-door Viewt. I love the classic style taillights. The color's nice. The wheels are nice. Interior's clean. Shout out to Valentina. She was actually driving this last time we were here. I'll put a clip in the video right now so we all can appreciate her beaut.
What's up, brother?
Number 5 for me is this Hijet Jumbo. First and foremost, it's pink. Second, look at the key. Lug nut key. When any car has a cool key, you know it's a cool car.
Oh, for sure.
So the fact that, and it's also pink, so the attention to details there. I'm still gonna make a long dedicated video just on this, but for the purposes, I will start it. I will show some of the features. Stay tuned for that long video. Starts right up. It's in gear. Maybe take it out of gear so we don't crash into anything. Let me show you guys the mirrors. You gotta admit, that's pretty locked in. The fact that it has Louis Vuitton everywhere is not my favorite thing. It'd be sick if it said WBTF everywhere. I think that's where I'm kind of leaning towards. It's a jumbo, which if we take out of all of this, right? Take the pink away, take the seat covers away, take everything out. It's still a very cool K-Truck. It's still a very spacious K-Truck. It's still a very rare K-Truck. This opens up. It has a chandelier up there. Has storage on both sides. I need to figure out what all of these do. Maybe at night I'll spend some more time, but I would like to assume that the chandelier turns on and all these switches do something. It can't just be blank switches that go everywhere. So maybe there's underglow, maybe there's nitrous, maybe there's ejectocito. I'm not sure. It even has, is this an, oh I was gonna say, is that another switch? But it has a doubled in AC 5-speed, power windows, which is nice. Retro style too, when they used to have this huge box here. And then on the back, before we move on, because I want to save some of this for the future videos, it has this back here, which is cool because technically someone could just drill this out and you'll have an open bed. But the fact that it gives you this storage little cover, which is one of my biggest flaws when it comes to K-Trucks, I like that you have that option. Another honorable mention, if anyone in Hawaii is looking for a DI everything vehicle, could easily stand up. You can sell things out of it. You can use it for storage if you're a plumber or a contractor. Show you guys the inside. Extremely clean. You really don't find vehicles like this in that good of condition. They're usually abused. Shout out to Robert.
This is what we call the bread box truck.
This the bread box?
What do you call this? The bread box.
Here's a look at the other side. Has all these shelves. Has these nice original JDM drawings. More shelves. This also goes down. So it isn't even just this. I believe this also goes down. Yeah, you can see an additional table there.
Number 5 for me, honestly, is going to be this Honda Today. It's not like anything super crazy. It's just very comfortable, very practical. I do like the color that they painted it. It's 5-speed.
I think the interior is really cool too. Like, you don't really see yellow bits with yellow cars.
No, definitely
and the fact that someone like added a tack.
Yeah, the tachometer is a nice touch.
Has power windows in the front.
Only 137,000 kilometers.
Yeah, we wanted to drive this one, but the battery's dead, sadly. We are still gonna drive something. Maybe we drive the pink truck.
Yeah.
Brand new tires. Fuel injected. Any yellow car with white wheels looks cool. Last but not least, this Mighty Boy, which looks like it might be a full restoration. It only has 6,000 kilometers. And this car is also almost 40 years old. Typical Suzuki Mighty Boy fashion. They swapped over the seats. These are all for Suzuki Servo. But look at the plastic, look at the headliner. Let me show you guys under the hood. Door cards.
It's super clean under here.
Like, even this is new. Like, it really makes me think that this was a full restoration in Japan. It's okay, like, someone could easily clean this up, but like, are people going to the extreme to change this? Even this being painted, this is like done with a Sharpie. It's still pretty nice. Fully serviced. New battery. This is pretty interesting too. I've never seen it that low. It's usually like, you know, sticking up.
Yeah, it's usually raised.
But this being white and red underneath. I miss my Mighty Boy. It was a lot of fun back home. Like, I was scared that because it was a 550cc, it was going to be like
super slow.
Slow as a dog, and it wasn't. 1987. Still even has the original wheels with Suzuki caps. But I'm in this video here. Stay tuned for some more bangers. There's a lot of other cars that I could have mentioned, but I want this one to also be its own video. Hardback, 2-seater, stick shift. I feel like this needs its own moment. This one sold going to a customer. This one we also picked up while we were in Japan. It's like a rare fusion between, wow. Shout out to JDM Hawaii. If anyone's questioning what they do when they freshly import vehicles, we picked this up. You guys saw it in the port day video. We picked this up 48 hours ago. And as you can see, all the seats are taken out. This isn't just a quick little vacuum job. Okay, the car's done. No, they fully detail every single car. They're doing the works. But this one, another car that I could have spoke about, the Z. You know what? I'm gonna talk about this one before in this video. It's cool to see a Z in this color. You don't really see them in this color. Has a factory tri-spokes, which is always a W. Has yellow fogs, which is another W, and it's pretty clean. Standard automatic. This one I remember has low kilometers, clean interior, dual airbags. This is a great K. Wish I had like the Modelo wing and side skirts, but outside of that, another great one. This food truck. Shout out to all my Hispanic homies. Aloha, vamos a comer tacos amigos. Thank you guys for watching. Catch you on the next one. Road to 50K. Peace.
Remember the name.